Hello, my name is Keith Cox, and I'm the lead pastor here at Clarksville First United Methodist Church. You know, it's hard to imagine, but roughly 24 weeks ago, and think about it, that's 6 months ago, I sat in one of these pews here in the sanctuary, and I made another video. And in that video, I said something to the fact, there's this thing called the COVID-19 coronavirus, and I said that our bishop at that time has requested that we no longer meet in person. And to be honest with you, I thought at that moment it would last 3 to 4 weeks maximum. Fast forward, here we are, roughly 24 weeks later. 6 months. That's hard to imagine. But I've got good news. I've got great news. We are coming back in person. We're going to be worshiping starting in person on Sunday, September the 13th. We're going to have a 9 o'clock service over in the Connection for our contemporary service. And then at 11 o'clock, we'll meet here in the sanctuary for our traditional service. Now, if you're not ready to come back, both services, both the 9 o'clock and the 11 o'clock, will be live streamed. So you have the option to watch both the contemporary and traditional, or you can choose either one. Now, also what we want to do is we want to provide another service, a new service. We want to provide an outdoor service also starting Sunday, September the 13th at 6 p.m. Now, you may be wondering, why are we going to offer a new service? Well, keep in mind, for everyone's safety, and that's been my goal from day one, for everyone's safety, we're going to require people to wear masks when you come inside. So anytime we have an event inside, you're going to be required to wear a mask. But when we go outside, you do not have to wear a mask. You may choose to wear a mask, and that would be your choice as an individual or for your family. So what we want to do is to give you that freedom. Now, we're still going to have social distancing at the 9 o'clock, the 11 o'clock, and at the outdoor service at 6 p.m. But starting September 13th, we're going to have 2 services in person inside, 9 o'clock contemporary, 11 o'clock traditional. Then we'll meet outside at 6 p.m. For another service. Now, what we're going to do is, to give you more fellowship time, you're invited to participate in a type of picnic / dinner service that will start at 5. So from 5 to 5:45, you can bring your own food, or Ain't Your Mama's Kitchen, who normally cooks on Wednesday nights, will be preparing like a picnic style dinner for those who would like to eat. Or you can bring your own. If you're allowing the Ain't Your Mama Kitchen to prepare the food, then you'll need to make reservations. And we'll give you more information as it gets closer on how to make reservations for that food. But that's not all. We're going to come back on Wednesday nights as well. Just 3 days later, September 16th, we're going to come back in person for our Wednesday night activities. We won't have a meal, because that will be on Sunday, but we will have children, we will have youth, and we will have some adult discipleship. Now remember, every time we're inside, masks are required, but we're going to have opportunities to go outside as well on Wednesday night. Once again, I just want to thank you for your patience. And we've created this video. I want to give thanks to Mike. And in a few moments after you hear from me, you're going to hear from Paula, from Courtney, from Christy, from Bailey, and from Jennifer. You're going to hear a little bit about what they're going to be doing and some guidelines for their ministry. So I'm looking forward to worshiping with you in person September 13th for those who are ready. You have a great day, and God bless.
God is not the author of confusion. He has given us creativity and a great desire to worship in any way we can. As your music director, I am faced with the challenge of how to provide music and to engage you in active worship participation in new ways. Our chancel choir will meet for a general meeting, masked of course, with me here in our sanctuary on September the 2nd at 6:30 p.m. At that time, we will talk about the current research about singing during a pandemic. suggested guidelines for safe rehearsal, and our tentative game plan to get back to singing. When we are together on September the 13th, you can look forward to sharing in a different way to musically worship. I also plan to incorporate other forms of performing arts throughout the year, such as dance and drama. Again, there are many ways to worship God. I look forward to facing these challenges and continuing to grow in God with you.
Hi everyone, my name is Courtney Young, the Director of Children's Ministry and Contemporary Worship here at Clarksville First UMC. I'm excited to announce that as we return to worship soon, we are going to be offering nursery and children's church for both the 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock services. We are including new safety procedures such as temperature checks, increased sanitation, and other ways to keep our littlest members and visitors safe. Not only have we been able to paint and redesign some of the rooms here in our children's wing, but we also have a brand new children's ministry logo, and I am so excited. I cannot wait till you're all back here to experience the new ways we're trying to have children's ministry in a fun, unique, and creative way. So, I can't wait to see you soon. Kids, remember that God loves you, and so do I. See ya!
Hey guys, I just wanted to give y'all an update as the school year starts moving and grooving again and we start to get back into our normal routine as much as we can during this pandemic. I just wanted to give you guys a rundown of what our youth group activities are going to look like for the fall. We've already been meeting a couple of times, but I just want to give you an update. So September 16th. On September 16th, that Wednesday after our first Sunday back to church, we're going to start trying to get into the routine of doing more of like what our normal youth schedule looks like. Now for the next foreseeable future, we're not going to have any Sunday night activities. So on Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30, starting September 16th, we're going to be meeting in the Connection Center for a time of worship, small groups, and outdoor recreation. The way that that's going to look is we're going to split us up, middle school and high school. That way we're keeping our group sizes down, and we're keeping everybody spaced out, so that way there's not as many people all together in one area. Now, the only other thing I want to go over is our safety guidelines. For any youth activity, there's really three things that I'm going to ask just to help us all stay safe. And the first one is if your youth is showing any symptoms of COVID-19, even if you don't think that they have it or you think it might be something else, please get them to stay at home. In addition to that, any youth that come are expected to bring a mask so that they can wear it any time that we're indoors together or if we're going on bus rides from prayer breakfast in the morning. And the last thing that I ask is that we just practice a lot of cleanliness stuff. I'm going to have hand sanitizer that we can use throughout the nights that we're meeting. Can't wait to see you guys again and get started rolling. I can't wait to see what God has in store for us as we start gathering again throughout the fall and on into the rest of the school year. I'm looking forward to it. I've missed you guys, so I'll see you soon.
I have a rhetorical question for you. Have you missed our adult discipleship classes? But of course you have. We all have. The good news is that when we return to in-person worship on September 13th, we will also be returning to some in-person weekly classes. Beginning September 16th, on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m., we will offer 3 to 4 different classes, which will include a grief share with Pastor Keith and a time of devotion and prayer with Christy Hinson, our older adult director. Specifics about all the classes and how to register will be emailed to you soon and posted on our website. Additionally, starting September 22nd, Pastor Keith will resume his Tuesday afternoon Bible study in person right here in the Legacy Hall at 2 o'clock on Tuesdays. Because of our limited space and in continuing to exercise an abundance of caution for the safety of our church family, class size will be limited to the first 8 to 10 people to register. Participants are asked to wear a mask to class unless the class is being held outdoors. I know we have missed one another deeply, and now we can look forward to having a time of learning together again.
Hello, I'm Christy Hinson, Director of Older Adult Ministries, Communications, and Evangelism. I am so excited. We're coming back to worship together again. I want you to know for our older adults, we have safety as our #1 priority. Please wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands, use sanitizer. And when you're leaving the church, be careful as you have conversations with each other that you continue to social distance. On Sunday nights, you will not have to wear a mask, but please be very careful outside because safety is truly one of our very important things, especially for older adults. On Wednesday, September 9th, from 5 to 6 p.m., we're having an older adults event. It's a scavenger hunt. It's a scavenger hunt through your car. So stay in your car, drive through campus, and you'll see people like Pastor Key. On Wednesdays and Sundays, we're coming back, and I truly have missed you so very much. I love you bunches. I pray for you often, and I can't wait to see you again.
Now that you have a wealth of information, now that you know our plan, we're looking forward to worshiping with you and your family starting on September the 13th, that's Sunday, and then also starting that Wednesday, September the 16th. If you have any questions, please text me or email me at the church. Looking forward to worshiping with you and your family in September 13th. Have a great day.